Welcome back to Love Notes, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more in man Bob Mob, Dark Wild Card. Welcome you back. In the previous chapter, Jesse was on a date with ZOE here again, and they're at the park, and Elkarim, whose name is, of course, when spelled backwards, Miracle. I wonder if that means he's like a supernatural being himself of some sort, because it definitely seems like it. It seems like, as I said, just about everyone in this game is, to some extent, supernatural. Then he offered a ring to Jesse to give to ZOE. I can't help wonder if it has some sort of magical properties or something, that ring. This is the only one we find out. In many ways, my senses grew sharper and they become more hindrance than benefit. Oh, this is badass looking. Pause, I try to consider what I should go next. Glanced down. I'm interested by particles, but I can't know where I've been. He switched to his man's hardness to his stomach. It reminds me of the thing that I saw. The quickest way to a man's heart is not through his stomach, it's through Chuck Norris's fist. Chuck Norris is indeed, in real life, a total badass. He in fact served in the military. I forget what branch. I think it was the Air Force. And indeed, he is a total badass. Goes up and down the street, but see only one location is currently lit up. For us, it seems weird that there's only one place is open. I head inside. The restaurant is fairly quiet now, with a couple of other diners. Part of me is glad I'm not the only one here. Good evening. If you found me, I'll just take you to a seat. Maybe something worse than since the speaker approaches and wearing it on its own cap. Smiling red-headed waitress stared and watched me intently. Do you have a princess who would like to be seen? If it would be a problem, maybe we're away from the kitchen. Nothing that can be arranged. Truth be told, the screen. What? Screens can sometimes put me off my meal. Scream. Before I can finish my word, I just grabbed my arm and almost wisely carefully reached to the seat. Well, the cushions are almost like heaven, and the table seems to be made of real wood, not the press board that seems like all, but the process eating establishments use. I wondered briefly whether I could afford to eat at such a place where the meat is crisp. Can I start you off with an appetizer? What would you like? Actually, I'd like a menu. I don't actually. Yeah, I know, right? There you go. I have heard of that actually being served like bowls. That is I don't know why anyone would want to eat that. I mean, I'm all for using every part of the animal. Indeed, that should be done. When it comes to that kind of thing, like use it as like fertilizer, like blood meal or something. Don't save that to eat. Come on. Yeah, well, that is. I don't blame her if she is. I can show you that our kitchen is more capable of handling all your requests. Yeah, there you go. Considering what happened the last time I ate in a restaurant, I hope the last meal is at least a little better. Yeah, that's what I would have. Extra rare, what? That's like, any rareness in steak is horrible for you. To me, any meat, in fact. I always have my stuff well done. It's like a steak extra, if you don't mind. Yeah, I know, right? We don't get requesting assistance. The guy failed often. I'll have you up face you. This time I'm about to ask you about rather weird remarks. Jules then places a fresh wine out near my table. Saying rising from is rather tantalizing. I didn't order any wine. We have the wrong table. Don't worry, I guess this compliments of this establishment. It's nice vintage, at least 20 years old. Okay. Waitress that darts off, presumably to get my order taken care of. My mouth waters with the wine glass and the swallows touch my lips. A heavy flavor fills my mouth, and inside, myself getting lost in the moment. So my teeth start to extend once again. And again. Let's close my thoughts once more as I drink the glass. Several minutes pass when I see my mistress return. This time I can't help but sit. She has a relatively large cut across her arm. I trust the drink is to your satisfaction? My immense thirst rises and make my chin clatters to the floor. So as I spill fresh blood into my nostrils, I take steps toward the mistress. Please, I must ask you to take yourself. Oh, damn. Instead, I move forward, less forward. I roll into ground, feel the pile. As it back my throat, I suddenly feel there's to vomit. Powerful tugs from what looks like foam. As I press, I'll still get my glass. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. It was a mare. Oh, that's because it's. Oh, damn. As I look down my chest and stand with green, liquid, small traces of red. Ew. That's my bed for all the thought. No need to get no pillow. No one else does my legs reach my concerns. So as someone in the bathroom look at my reflection. Although the red flag comments out. Appeared too much worse for wearing. My daughter continues to permeate my senses, so I decided I should do something about it first. Yeah, that's what I would do. Raise my hand, my mouth extends, exhale slightly. You're really crazy to touch, but there isn't anything else my stomach can't get heated to it. Worse. So I grab it from the nearby mouthwash and take it. Small cup fill. Raising high. And but the liquid in my mouth is so twisted around my mouth, so it's strange. Look at my reflection. But my things carry to a mirror. Then faintly first, as if one flickering light come to life. My reflection stares back at me. For a moment I wonder what to do. Shake my head, put it in my sides. As long as I clean up from the day. Walk down the street, ignoring the small crowd around me. I find myself squinting more unusual reaction to the sunlight that I'm slowly getting used to. Briefly stop and look over the window. Just forgive me as I press my seat in the small pain shows that I'm not dreaming. Then I notice something in the left corner of the window. Across the street, seems like someone is looking in my direction. Dark-haired, swarthy man. However, I must spend too much time looking at him as he slowly turns around, pretending the window shut. Instead, proceeding down the street, looking occasionally behind me, only to see my pursuer keep pace with me. I start to move my head something solid. Once I ran into a bald head man on the ground. What the tax? I used that as a way of covering up this word, and also more importantly because that's what taxes do to you as I see it. Mind you, I mentioned it. Yeah, apologize. First I want to get what? Okay, I guess. I suppose so. I suppose where I was going. Is there anything I can do to make up for it? Just get on my face. Wait a minute. That him again? Elkerid? A Korean language. The man stands up in an easy, quick race. Wasn't there for his pants. Think this is my life since all body changes. Hold on, it's you. Excuse me, do I know you? Does it matter? I said know you. Where's the jacket? No one's paying attention. So I could see his soft looking steak. Instead of seeing what's gone down, I start down the side of the street. Moving fast, I know with the appearance of danger. I slow down, eventually come to a stop as I see how around the lighter man. I think I've seen this background somewhere before in another game. Huh. So let's make our way to the other end. Down right here, feet exhale here. Immediately jump to this side. So me, fist is thrown my way. The swarthy man stepped down the stairs. I just escaped. I totally lost track of my tracking. Swarthy. You got right reflexes on your that. He looks like Quinn, or Q rather, because that's what his surname is Quinn, from Impractical Jokers. Wonder if that's intentional. You breathe like a water buffalo. I think they can hear you. Get your insults, everybody shout as tears are had. Note this other arm is now striking. It also holds the something stick by in his hand. Step to the side, feel the street breeze in motion. So for an autopilot, look through the man's eyes. In that moment, I could feel my will contesting his. It's like two bulls walking horns with each other. Sweatsuits beat on his face, and it feels like something's going to break. Then he turns his head and takes his small swipe piece and breaks eye contact with me. Nice trick, you almost had me. I feel strong arm pressing me against the eye wall to see the swarthy man. His nose stay high. Time seems contracted so much that it comes down toward me. And suddenly I managed to throw against the wall. I wish she was a dating option. I'm pretty sure she was in the previous game, Wolf Buzz. But yeah, because she looks like a punk rocker type. Really cool. I see a muscular woman in black leather stand between me and the other man. There's an angry look on her face. I gave you one warning about hunting in my city. You disobeyed. What are you going to do? First time was a carrot, now it's a stick. Oh, damn. See, my head's I hear the blood bone breaking. What? Can't hear before I break the other one. But kid, you'll get let's say the wolf deep the third time. Feel firm and pull on my shoulder. Grails my rescue and realizes it's the same woman who worked at the record store. Ski cleaned up, and Valley and Tristan are gone getting earful about new blood running there on their own. Damn. By myself once more in the woods. Examining the spot where Ashley found the finger. Although some time has passed, the blow was disturbed since some digit was dug up. For a moment I feel like children on my spine as if someone's trying to jump me. However, that feeling fades since this time I at least have company. Ashley's nearby, hand holds and loose tear from the hole. He seems somewhat familiar, this guy, but for the life of me I can't place him where. I'm pretty sure he was in the previous game as well. He certainly isn't attending paranormal society events I've gone to. Who could turn my head when he was looking at him? Something matter? Yes, sorry, I feel very somewhere to my shame. I can't recall where. Actually, I was here in a class a few years ago. I think it was something like postmodernist basketball computer. No, that's not it. Wait, I remember you played basketball, didn't you? My mom was one of your biggest fans. Not what? Damn. I'm not sure if I can say this and be monetized. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was in there too. In the previous game. About that time, Ashley rises to their feet, makes her way over to us. Get what we need? I now listen. What I'm looking about to do. Well, don't panic. Wait, Ashley, you supposed to let them know about. So his right hand forwards the crude jaw with a forefinger and thumb and snaps open his stuff a few times, put me in my mouth biting. He's cool. Before anyone could say anything else, Ashley's body darkens as her hair starts to grow from her skin, and she becomes an amalgamation of human and wolf. Amalgamation that always reminds me of the amalgam mice. Or were they just called amalgams? No, I think they're called amalgams. And understand, I'll put the link to that in the description, as well as the link for the song I created for them. Here we are, them and, well, yeah, well, not getting a lot away. But yeah, because that's what is this Truth Lab theme song where the amalgamites show up. This way. Werewolf dashes into the ambush, we start to follow her. Momentarily curses the bush would form for inspection to me, while otherwise there's all else stops. Oh, I guess Esther was right. What do you mean? Oh, there was something special about you. They would know when you go, let's just say, would handle Esther's werewolf form. Well, I knew she was different, but I didn't know she was a werewolf. It's cool as that much change, you know. Freak you out. No, what are you? But we're lying. You? Some called vampire. So it cross between you and vampire. Well, nice to meet you. I think you're the first person in between I've ever met. So that's all it's cracked up to be. Wasn't that long ago I was attacked by a monster? That really sucks. That explains why Ashley dragged me along. Bodyguard. Do you know who did it? It was Sabrina. She was the one who saved my ass from getting kicked. Amateurs. Hopefully that won't be a problem. We stumbled into a clearing. They're lying on the ground in this desiccated remains, the male body lying face down on the grass. Running up and down was a thick layer of bugs taking out Tom's damn. So he had Tom's patches his skin to feast on. Several gouges on the back that would kill the unknown person. I think it brought me sick. I think we found the owner of your finger. Our friend, she has a little souvenir. In that moment I decided to. Let's see here. Either of these, it would seem, could be tampered with evidence for when the cops finally do arrive, and then he could become a suspect, so this would seem like the best option. Though I'm sure the fingers that match the body won't make 100% certain. Neil and I brushed some of the insects from the hand, spun with an ominous vibrating away, but otherwise scary away. Then I grasped the hand. Yeah, well, why'd you do that even? Should have just tried to put the finger there, you know? Ah, jeez. Putting the two together, I could see it definitely line up. If you want to keep the body whole, you may need some thread. The hospital Lloyd stops at something to clean up detail. Forgot to bring the bags. Don't worry, between the three of us can make sure to bring it back. To the bar and stuff, pineapples in the room with such. That's not really an assault. That sounds good. Pineapples are awesome. First, I think this might be due to temporary spell. I can see it walk around the back. Tell a few and you're about night. Gang's all here. except Tyrone. As I move towards them, it becomes obvious that there's a strong stem permeating in place. Sorry to hide this body of lying on the table in the back. Yuck. That's not right, man. Whoever did that. I know someone thought they were being funny, but the corpses separate here, and I was able to. Not sure if I can even say that before I still won't get lost this way. Yeah, I guess so. At the stage as he certainly brings most interesting party favors. Though I don't know what's planned over it. Before everyone used to just say anything, I state unequivocally that I'm not hauling out soda candy. It wouldn't be the first time I've seen bodies. What? Bodies when of course when the penny falls out. I'm glad that I now have all your touch. I have to say that you certainly have no problem getting the show. I have to appeal to you, I'll say. Let's go, brother. Do you know what you found? Yeah, I'm Elvis. Well, probably not either of those top ones, but yeah, apparently majors. I think this is pretty obvious who it is. The various things is my donor. Yeah, so it does just speak Elvis' his name because he served in the military. And now the next time I put my questions on my team. There's no time for such comments. Well, I can't really believe you're using humor. Otherwise, well, Miss Dad won't be sleeping well tonight. So is that? Mary's in the flesh, literally. Of course, that begs the question who killed him. Could have been Jesse. I mean, he found the body. Alright, you found the body. Still, he knew the rough area. Some I feel suppose the reality seems to follow me. Reminds me of Turn the Page by Bob Seger. But you feel the odds upon you. Just shaking off cold. That's an awesome song, very haunting. Look, I can't remember that night. Even if I couldn't defend myself against a couple vampire partners. How could I take down the other vampire? Wait, vampire hunters? Yeah, someone named Sabrina stayed my bacon. She says hi by the way. Indeed. Makes a little sense managed to come to cause amnesia in all of us, including his killer. I think the likelihood is whatever Maris and Jesse was doing, well, Maris didn't want him to remember, and that's why he attacked. Why am I not as well? Creatures like other vampires wouldn't see you as a threat. Maris would have been the target. Just in places the body, pointing out several gases and gouges, including ones that looked to have been taken out of the heart. And if my eyes was busy with you, well, that would have left them wide open. So no way to find out what happened that night. Perhaps if you didn't focus on man himself, but say the environment that might elucidate clear to him. And then there's some mind control. I refuse to do that, so violate something. But also there's messed on fire. Jesse moves his glasses and I see his eyes are deep red. Fear of weirdness overtake my mind. And I hope for my senses. He speaks, but everything seems to be in a fugue. Fugue? What's that even mean? I'm not sure if one gets that properly. This reminds me, by the way, of Bay from Yes, Droplets. That game is hilarious. I wish it could have lasted longer. I'll put the link to that in the description. Actually, yeah, it does have two more, like, hidden types of routes that I'm going to do. Because that game is just so much fun. So many laughs from it. But yeah, Bay has red eyes too. Anything Yeah, I remember that happening. It was a chorus of buzzing in my ears. Couldn't hear myself think, but what else was going on around me? Sounds like the insects were even crazier as I expected. Feel my conscience return to me after it's just here to spit like an almost imagine all those bugs around me. Looks like insects are still a natural phenomenon. I agree, it's something we don't know how to handle. Crop dust and people bug spray is a good option, but we'll think of something. Oh, right, yeah, it does have the thing about the gift being given. I forgot about that, and I can't believe I forgot because I pride myself on it. I remember like an elephant because I'm one Republican. Hey. Back to the library, helping to find ZOE in a better mood now west out. The stairs, he just feels asleep on an open book. Best of the book gives me a headache because I swear I remember letters and movements too. Wolfie jumps onto the desk and tilts her head forward, avoiding me to scratch it. My hand moves outwards and I think better of it. I suppose that's... I don't think so. If I'm not good enough to do so, I'm not good enough to give head rubs. Wolfie turns around and walks to the desk, tail tickled ZOE's nose before jumping down. Chew! Damn it, don't tell. I fell asleep again. How long was I out? I just got here. Does anyone let you know the doorway you're already asleep? No, you're the first. Or at least the last one in recent memory. Also brought yourself the special local brew with your secret recipe. Secret? Okay, now my curiosity. Hand over a cup I was carrying, so he takes a small sip. Egyptian beer. You got crushed pistachios, right? Interesting. I've never heard of pistachios being used to flavor beer. That sounds like it must be pretty good. Yeah, I got the recipe from Hampton and Kelsey. I believe it's the... Okay, that's supposed to be lowercase, that golf and beginning goddess. Golf being military phrase for the civilian G. Who I believe is the goddess of beer. Do they have, like, stadiums for beer? I know that the ancient Greeks did. Wasn't the Romans? It was ancient Greeks had Bacchus, the god of drinking wine. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I don't really know that much about ancient Egyptian mythology. So it starts around in that moment. I feel several blood cracks come from bones and joints. I was definitely sleeping too long. The guy was left might help. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. There you go. What? Not necessarily. I mean, I get massages on massage chair at the gym. I don't take off my shirt for that. Fingers are magical, but I imagine you hear that a lot. I put my hand in playful confidence fills me. I don't know what I feel. Hopefully I can see just how skillful I can be. But that didn't do anything like the indicator of playful and serious. So, that doesn't either. Huh. Whatever, I guess. So then I feel like I see my waist, half of my way, put my one hand on my pocket, stuff all the side of relief. Put my hand on something circular and golden falls on it. Oh yeah, the ring, right? Yeah. Is this your ring? Actually, it's yours. You seem to have bummed out with this time. So I thought I'd cheer you up. I really should have gift wrapped it. That's so sweet. Transportation doesn't matter. So Bailey has an index finger through the blueprint. Fluffy jumps up and knocks the thing out of her hand with a massive hissy growl. Sorry, damn. What the hell? Fluffy is concentrated, concerned with other matters, however. Hits the ring once more and nearly hits a nearby bookshelf. Huh? Suddenly the bed splits in half, giving an elongated body and curved tail that resembles a little scorpion, especially after tiny golden legs peer from the jam. Skids across the floor and nimbly avoiding the iron crack. Close enough to do something. Oh, and okay, here we go. That's a waste. That I think could probably get toxic fumes out. Oh man. Yeah, exactly that too. Okay, the creature's tail out. I know that I won't be anywhere near if I can avoid it. Fortunately, I'm in a library and several large books in your hand. Grab two, cross them with the ring scorpion. First misses, but the second one hits. It's partially crushed, but it calls out from under the book, pressing me into the further top I drop on it. Yeah, that's the other problem. But still better than being killed by it. This is damaging for the books. Nearly falls and gives you a slow smack. What gives? This was to save me. It's plus the lips against mine. Forget the pain in my cheeks. I kneel down. Other communities make your sword stay well away from its tail. Where'd you get this from? From that mini golf course. The man at the mini golf course gave it to me. I think we should pay him a visit, don't you? Okay, let's see here. Interesting. Let's go be into this chapter, ladies and gentlemen, to keep this from getting too long. So if you did go up to home, please use this subscribe and I'll listen back fairly well.